Hey Pokefans! In the last couple of episodes, we've explored all of the regions in Sinnoh up to this point where Surf was accessible to us. And it was quite a lot, I have to tell you. Sinnoh is vast with water, but now I know the wait is finally over. We're gonna go defeat a gym leader. Remember the gym leader is a user of steel types, so let's just have a quick rundown of our team and who's going to be helpful. Poison Flying. I believe poison doesn't even affect steel types, so definitely not going to be helpful. Turtwig with his Earthquake will be helpful, as well as grass types for some of the steel grounds. Oh, definitely. Pipsqueak is definitely going to be helpful, 100%. Houndoom is probably going to be our ace in the hole just because of the fire type matchup. And of course, Sharpie is fighting, so we're actually in really good shape for this gym. I just have to, swap out. And I guess Houndoom is the one that needs the experience. So let's get going. Now, we are not going to be tackling Iron Island in this episode. We're actually not going to be tackling it just for a while. I'll probably save it for another one of those montages. What does our biggest fan say? Hey there, champ-to-be. The gym leader here uses Steel-type Pokemon. Steel-type Pokemon have high defense, so you'd have to hit them hard. That's it. That's all you get. Like I said, ground, fire, and fighting are your best friends. Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. Okay, so Steelix is a steel ground-type Pokemon. It is the evolved form of Onix, and Steelix has pretty high defense, right? So watch what happens when I use Fire Fang, keeping in mind that my physical attack isn't very high anyway. Yeah, a super effective attack hardly does anything. And in addition to that, watch what happens when I use a special attack move. Granted, Fire Blast is so much more powerful, my special attack is so much more powerful, but trust me, the balance is there. So, most of these trainers are just going to have a Steelix, because there aren't that many steel types in this generation up to now. Okay, so yes, you're going to have to step on the switches. Of course, we're going to battle all the trainers, but yeah, they have a Steelix. I'm just going to exit out. Pokemon Gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be, it's so much deeper than that. It's a test of you as a person. Alright, he had a Magnemite, which is electric steel. Okay, actually pretty useful for special attacks and whatnot. Okay, looks like that is possibly the correct path, so I want to backtrack to make sure that I'm not missing any trainers. Okay, so we did that, and then where does this go? There we go. Up and down you go in the lifts. Me? I like to battle. Alright, he had 3 Magnemite. Alright, now let's go back over to the Ace Trainer. Wait a minute. Wait, where was that exactly? Here it was. Yeah, this gym's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you take all the possible paths to get all the trainers. And Ace has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. Did you just call me a noob? Just for that, I'm going to show this battle. Okay, Scizor is the evolved form of Scyther. It's going to be Steel Bug, which means only one thing. Quad weak to fire. I'm trying to not use Fire Blast to save up that PP for the gym battle, but pretty impressive and powerful Pokemon. I think you have to evolve it, training it while holding the Metal Coat. So keep that in mind. Now the idea is that Byron is actually Roark, who is the Rock-type gym leader. He is Roark's father. So it should be one of those that the father should be better than the son. but I guess we'll see. Pokemon and people worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of that history. Alright, he just had 2 Magnemite. And that's it. That's all we've seen so far. Magnemite and the Scissor. And Steelix. Aya! We're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. Alright, he just had 2 Steelixes. Okay then. Another Ace Trainer. Swap out Torterra just to work on. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. Alright, Bronzor, Steel and Psychic, like I said, very defensive. Based on its abilities, it's probably going to end up only having 1 weakness. Does it have Levitate? Use Earthquake to find out. Okay, so, since it has Levitate, that means that you should use a Fire-type move. I don't really have any more tricks, so I guess Bite is always an example. But Bronzor has pretty high defenses, so we're going to swap out. Here we go. Darn. Excuse me. Alright, come on, Frog. Attaboy. That whole 540 experience. Quite impressive, I know. I want to give everyone a shot at battling. Now this should do neutral damage, since it's also a Psychic type. But hey, pretty impressive, we one-shotted it. Another Bronzor? Fine. I'm sure this is exactly what you all woke up to. Having this craving to see me battle 3 Bronzors, but it is Saturday. Believe it or not, making videos is kind of my reprieve from all the grad school and the other stuff, so... My gut is telling me that Gyro Ball does more damage the more HP you have. So if I have 100% health and I use Gyro Ball, it should do more damage. Yeah, okay. I mean, having Pokemon of one type is one thing. Having the same Pokemon... Okay, so this Red Plus is going to take us all the way to Byron. Okay, let me just heal up a little bit. My goals for this battle is to make them as exciting as previous battles have been. Whatever that means, so actually, for the first battle... Don't know why I did that. We're gonna put Frog first, and I should have an item that increases the strength of Fire-type moves, right? Let's see. I'm gonna probably move first, because Steel types are notorious for being slow, so it really doesn't matter. Any of my Pokemon hold Quick Claw. Okay, let's just take a look. No items to increase fire. Okay. I know I'm showing you all my tricks this time. All right. Without further ado, let's just do this. Ah, that's Orgberg's gym badge. I see. You've defeated my son. But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son Roark, I, Byron, will take your challenge. I love the rivalry that Roark and Byron have in their in the anime episode all about who has more fossils. Alright, Magneton is the evolved form of Magnemite, and since I don't know what weakness it has, I'm going to go with Fire Fang. Now, this is a special attacker, which is unusual for steel types, so just watch out. I don't know how it flinched, but I'm going to go with it, and of course I missed. Alright, Thunderbolt's actually pretty dangerous. Magneton has an evolution in Gen 4, but it didn't up to now, which means it's fairly powerful. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, this is gonna be a struggle, right? Guess I have to go with the Fire Blast. Really didn't want to, but my concern was that if I hit it with Fire Blast right from the get-go, that it would not faint and stick in the red, and then Byron would just use a max potion or something. Alright, Steelix, this should be a piece of cake as long as Fire Blast hits. If it does not hit, I'm done for, because I'm pretty sure it has Earthquake. I'm done for. Yeah. No way I'm surviving this. Stab, super effective, and Steelix's attack is nothing to gawk at. Now, I basically only have physical attackers. So the question is who to go with, and I think I'm going to go with Sharpie. I think its attack is higher than Torterra's, and close combat does more anyway. Let's just see how much damage this does. Critical hit. I probably didn't deserve that, but we're going to go with it as payback for defeating my frog. Alright, Bastiodon. Yeah, this one's tough. Remember how Roark had a Cranidos? That was a fossil Pokemon, and Cranidos evolves into Rampardos. Well, the counterpart to Rampardos is Shieldon, which evolves into Bastiodon. Okay, so this one is tough. Its defenses and special defenses are no joke. Be very careful. And it also probably most definitely has Iron Defense, and if it uses that, I'm essentially done for because I one-shotted the Bastiodon. I one-shotted it. I thought its defense was crazy high. What the heck's going on here? I was just gonna say if it got off a Iron Defense, but my sturdy Pokemon defeated. You were strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. Byron's not very strong. I wasn't over-leveled at all, and I still one-shot it with my Torterra. Okay, so now we can use the hidden move Strength. Of course, we need the hidden move Strength. And he gives us TM91, which should be Flash Cannon. Problem with Flash Cannon is it's a special attacker, and like I said, most steel types are physical attackers. Gwahahaha! The Sinnoh region is vast. Tough trainers like you and Tyson crop up constantly to challenge the old guard. With more young trainers like my son and you taking charge, the future of Pokemon is bright. But I'm not stepping aside just yet. I merely need to rededicate myself to training on Iron Island. Alright, so take that, Tyson. We didn't even need to train on Iron Island. It is fairly useful if you want to get up to around level 40 or even beyond. Okay. Oh, Alex, you beat the gym leader. Good going, that makes it 6 gym badges. I tell you what, you're really turning into one fine trainer. If you were to say you're going to try to become the Pokemon champ, no one would laugh at you now. I'm in your corner, kiddo. Aw, that actually means a lot to me. Alright, with that, we are going to exit the gym only to find... Hey, that's the Mind Badge. Good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not actually going to happen. Anyway, Alex, come with me to the library. A library? But that's for nerds. Translation, I'm a nerd. I like the library, but we're going to go heal up. Alright, let's take a look here. Hey, you're here, finally! Oh, but what the... Oh, you haven't gone to Iron Island, have you? You didn't get the HM strength, did you? Oh, sheesh, I'll wait here for you. Hurry up and go already. Oh no. I didn't even realize. Okay, I guess we have to go to Iron Island now. I didn't want to, but we have no choice. It's not that I don't like Iron Island. It's just... I didn't realize we needed strength from Iron Island. I thought we got it somewhere else. Okay, so I take back what I said. Iron Island is required to progress in the game. Who are you? You are? Okay, you're Alex. I'm Riley. I'm a trainer, and yes, it is a bit odd that I would be training here. Anyway, it's always nice to meet another trainer. Here's a gift. He just gives us strength, so we don't have to go on. Yep. Man, it's tempting. I mean, you know what? Since we're already here, yeah, I think this is the right move. Now, there are two paths here. I'm going to put down a max repel. I'll probably display the Pokemon that you can see right here. But yeah, I really don't want to bore you all with all the battles, especially if they're with Pokemon that we've already seen. So, this area... So this first area just contains a couple of items in that trainer. The second area, I believe, has Team Galactic in it, so of course we want to check that out. See what kind of no good they're up to. Yeah, I like to camp, so what? Let's battle. Alright, so he just had an Apom and a Float Cell. Now there are going to be a couple of hidden items. Now the Protector is to evolve... I think Nose Pass into Probopass, and I don't think this one's a trade item. I think you just have to make it hold it and then evolve it in Mount Coronet. See, I just don't know why Byron didn't have more variety. I mean, Probopass is another steel type. He could have had a Bronzor, Magneton. I think he did have a Magneton, actually, but he could have had the Scizor. I mean, we're really kind of grasping at straws with what he had. Okay, so Pokemon that you can encounter in Iron Island, Golbat, Graveler, Onix, and low percentage, Steelix. So you actually don't need to trade Onix in this game. A Raichu. It's not something you see every day. Okay. Fire Blast it is. Just for you. You get this special heat treatment. You get a lava cake. Okay. Why do I feel like there's... Nope. And of course, there's a hidden item on the other side. We have enough max repel though, so that's good. Make sure you stock up beforehand. Okay. A revive! That was totally worth it, right? Okay. So yeah, it is Saturday. Pride is going on, I think in Boston, in New York as well. I think we had our Pride on a couple weeks ago. Did go, it was kind of the first one that I went to. I didn't go alone. That's my advice. If you're ever gonna partake in like a parade or any kind of event with a lot of people, go with someone else. It's more fun anyway, and there's less risk. Okay, so I think if we go this way... No, we don't want to go that way just yet. Did my max repel seriously wear off? Alright, so trainers galore, basically. Yeah. Alright, so to be honest with you, what I might do is I might just clear the entire room, just defeat all the trainers, get all the items, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, so the items that we got here, we got an elixir, which heals the PP of all of your moves at once. We also got a TM for Iron Tail. Pretty strong move, actually. If you have any kind of steel type, I highly recommend teaching it. Where's Iron Tail? There we go. So it does 100 power, 75% accuracy, so not the best, but Frog can learn it because it has a tail. Again, what is with Bidoof? And Iron, like, what the heck? Can learn Iron Tail too. While we're here, though, since we got Strength and since we're allowed to use Strength, yeah, we do need to teach it to a Pokemon, and unfortunately, I don't have an HM slave that can know that. So we're gonna have to brainstorm with that. But we also got a Star Piece, which can be sold at a high price to shops, or as we discovered in the Fuego Ironworks, can be exchanged for one of every kind of shard. Okay, so we encountered, who was it? Riley, I believe? Alex, I'm glad to see you here. If you don't mind, let's team up. The Pokemon seem to be restless. If your Pokemon get hurt, I'll heal them up. Alright, so of course we have all these double battles, most of which are optional double battles. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Every good hiker gets a boost of energy when surrounded by boulders. Or, coming at you, let me blow off some steam. When you're up in the mountains, a battle due for a proper greeting. Alright, this is probably going to be annoying, but we get a look at some of the Pokemon. Graveler, Nosepass, all Cave-type Pokemon, makes sense. Now, we are paired with Fighting type. Remember, Lucario was the ace Pokemon of Maylene, the Fighting type gym leader. Steel Fighting, very good matchup against Rock and Ground. Alright, Force Palm, I believe, has a 30% chance of paralyzing you, so it's a pretty decent move. Alright, Rhyhorn. Keep in mind that Riley's Lucario is level 41, so none of you can say that I'm over-leveled. I'm actually under-leveled. It's just that I think this game does a really good job of preparing you for the gym leaders, and Byron is a great example. So he had a Magneton, which I'm pretty sure we already encountered before. He had a Steelix, which there are tons of them in Iron Island. And then he had a Bastiodon, which was the only, I guess, surprise Pokemon. And that's kind of what a test is, in a sense. I think gym leaders are like tests. And as an educator, I will say that for me, tests should be like 80 to 90% of material that you've seen, and 10 to 20% of material that you haven't seen but are able to do. Because I not only want to know that you can follow systematic procedure for getting the right answer, but I also want to know that you can extend your thinking and apply what you know a little bit. Oh, give me a break. You know what, Lucario, I'm going to let you take this one because I really don't want to deal with this. I'm going to be using this after the battle anyway. Actually, you know what, I take that back. I forgot that Riley was just going to heal us up. Yep, Rock Polish sharply boosts the speed. Okay. Oh, come on. Now, water types are also great to use against Steelix, because Steelix is part ground. Water types are mostly special attackers. Steelix will probably go down with a Surf. Crazy delicious sugar? Okay. sometimes there are areas of a dungeon like this when you're going with someone else that you actually can't explore. We'll encounter that later on, but... Was that a dusk stone that we got? Anyway, magnets increase electric type moves. Oh yay. This is no playground. If you're gonna play, battle me. The Canalave gym folks use this place as their training grounds. Ugh, they had 3 Pokemon each, and Lucario got paralyzed, which means I had to pull all the weight there. Haha, I'd have to agree. People training here would be those with too much time on their hands. Ha, that's actually kind of funny. Ooh, who are these creeps? Of course, we know that they're Team Galactic, but... I knew it! A star piece. Alright, and an HP up. This used to be a fairly thriving ore mine once upon a time. I guess the Steel Wars played out. There's only Pokemon here now. Okay, I think we just have a couple more double battles, and then we're done with Iron Island. At least for now. There is a reason that you'd want to come back here, but that's post-game stuff. Not yet. Yeah. I'll pound the fear of my fists into you all karate style, punk. Beating you would be my 100th straight win. Here's to a fun battle. Okay. Toxicroak and Medicham. I forgot if we've seen Toxicroak or not. It's the evolved form of Krogunk. Poison fighting. Can definitely pack a punch. Oh, come on. This is the second time you've missed Bone Rush, Lucario. Now, Calm Mind raises special attack, but since Medicham is mostly a physical attacker, it's kind of a contradiction there. But I guess also raising special defense kind of makes up for that. Really, is that all you're gonna do? Raise your stats? Lucario didn't have any stat changes. My question is, does Psych Up negate any stat changes you inflict on yourself? So like, when it used Psych Up and copied Lucario's stat changes, does that mean that Calm Mind was no longer in effect? Thank you, Lucario, for getting the last hit in. Makes you look like a contributing member of this party. Wait, Black Belt Kendall and Battle Girl Tyler. That's progressive. Okay. Okay, good. We're in good shape now. So... need to battle these trainers after we get this Pokeball. Yeah, we're gonna end the episode after we finish Iron Island. We'll save all the drama for the next episode. Yeah, that Ace Trainer makes a good point. In both cases, even if you lose a battle, you still keep all the experience. Okay, I guess I'll show this battle. Quagsire we've already seen is water/ground. Lopunny is the evolved form of Baniri, and it is a normal type. And I'm not messing around with Lopunny because it knows some pretty weird moves. It also can pack a punch, so it can know Bounce, which is a flying type move that I think has a 30% chance of paralyzing you. Maybe it's less. Alright, Amnesia sharply raises its special defense. Medicham. Okay. I'm just trying to think, like, what is Lucario gonna do? Who is Lucario going to attack? And my prediction was on the money. Alright, High Jump Kick is a move that does a pretty powerful amount of damage. However, if it misses, it'll actually do recoil damage on you. So its accuracy is not 100%. Okay, well, is that all? I mean, he only has a Lucario, so I'm basically on my own. I mean, I don't care, but fine, I'll one-shot all of you with my Sharpie. Unfortunately, I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah, so Yawn takes 2 turns in order to make you fall asleep, but it has 100% accuracy to offset that. Okay, so, well, if you're gonna play that game, here's the game I'm gonna play. Oh boy. Earthquake is gonna hit both of them. Let's see how much it does. I knew Kirlia's defense wasn't the greatest. Okay. Alright, send out your last Pokemon. Go for it. Oh no. You hate to see a Staraptor. Well, at least you took the Intimidate. Bye now. Man, I respect your Aerial Ace. Can I just show you one thing? It's called Get Wrecked, son. Oh no, this is gonna do a lot. Huh. Guess it's only Tyson's that I need to be concerned with. Alright. And Hippopotas? So, Hippopotas has the ability Sandstream, which basically, changes the weather condition to be a sandstorm. So it's a pure ground type. It's meant to represent a hippopotamus. Yeah. I believe hippopotas, or hippopotamus rather, comes from the Greek meaning water horse. Okay, I have to do Fly. Poison Fang's not going to be effective. Yeah, this is a pretty good battle. And the best part is I get healed up after this. Alright. Now I'm looking forward to the library because the Canalave library has a lot of books that are completely optional. You don't have to check them out or anything, but they tell a really rich story about Sinnoh and, you know, what it was like beforehand. So it's very interesting. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into the mine. We're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner? You said it, brother, so that's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted-out Iron Island to share in the joys and all the sorrows. That is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Alex. This is one battle we can't lose. I mean, technically, I guess you could lose the battle, but... I know what you all are thinking. You all are thinking, oh, this is like kind of a miniature boss battle because these grunts are supposed to be like almost commander level. That's not true. In fact, it's so not true that I'm probably going to end up skipping to the end. Stop, I said stop. Your combination is so sick. Wait, are they using sick like barf up sick or sick as in, yo, that's wicked sick, bro? They don't even know Team Galactic's plan, whereas all the other grunts were clued in. Okay, so... yeah, so he is going to give us a Riolu egg. Unfortunately, we can't carry that in our party. And quite frankly, I don't really see the reason or any point to bring a Riolu egg. We're not going to use that as a team member. I have used Riolu before. It's great. Evolving it, Lucario, it's a force to be reckoned with, but... and a shiny stone, another rare one, but I believe we already got one from the bog in Pastoria, right outside of Pastoria City. Now, this cave doesn't look like it's too special, but it's one of 3 areas that you can do a little more with post-game. Alright, a metal coat can be used to evolve Onix into Steelix upon trading. And I think that's all the talking that I have the courage to do. So, now be careful here because I believe there's a hidden item. No? There's not? Okay, I was wrong. Maybe that was just in Diamond and Pearl. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. In this episode, we defeated a gym leader and explored Iron Island and kicked some galactic grunt goons' butts at the same time. The next episode, we'll explore some of the mythology behind Sinnoh, and we'll meet some drama from Team Galactic. Have a great rest of your day.